So yesterday I was just walking down the street to my local grocery store, and as I entered, right in the middle of the entire store was a huge mountain of family businesses. The price? Absolutely free. But for some reason no one was taking them. People were passing by it. No one was taking them. So you know what I did? I took every single one of them, and then I proceeded to create a statue of myself with all those shotguns. But no one taking those shotguns proved that no one really uses them, which got me thinking, what other weapons are unused? So today I will be explaining the 3 most unused weapons in Team Fortress 2. Weapons no one really uses because other weapons simply outcompete it, or they are just weapons that desperately need a buff. Just a small disclaimer that this is all just my opinion on what I believe are unused weapons. This video was made for me and the enjoyment of my fellow viewers. Thank you guys for understanding. To start things off simple, our number 3 on the list is the Fire Axe. Ever since its next predecessor, the Extinguisher, came out, the usage on the Fire Axe started to decline, and as more and more Pyro melees came out, which made the Pyro's playstyle more versatile, the Fire Axe simply couldn't compete with them because it lacked the attributes and had no specific playstyles Pyro users can obviously obtain. The Fire Axe is like a retired athlete. He would always reminisce on how great he was, but he is no longer obviously the athlete he once was because fresh athletes can outcompete him. Our number 2 on the list is the Equalizer. An oldie player of Team Fortress 2 would remember when there was only one Equalizer, and which would boost your speed and had increased damage when you were on low health. Not until Gabe Newell stepped along, who had a PhD in molecular biology and was able to split the atoms on the weapon, making 2 separate axes. One making you faster when you're on low health, and the other giving you increased damage output to your melee when you are on low health. Which one is more used? You kinda know the story from here. Our final, most unused weapon in Team Fortress 2, drumroll please, is the Reserve Shooter! For Soldier. We must compare the Reserve Shooter to the available classes who can use it, which is Pyro and Soldier. Many crits on the Reserve Shooter activate when a person is usually airborne. With Pyro you have your own attack which makes a person airborne, which is basically your compression blast. For Soldier, however, you must shoot your rocket launcher directly at your opponent's feet for a person to become airborne, which requires a lot more work than simply just right clicking on your mouse. As Soldier, you must primarily rely on your rocket launcher because the most damage can be seen using it, and your secondary slot should be used to support yourself and your way of playstyle, like your gunboats and buff banner. The Pyro doesn't have these supporting weapons, however, but rather he has a secondary arsenal that improves its offensive playstyle. The Pyro can't always rely on his flamethrower the same way a Soldier can usually just rely on his rocket launcher. So what do you guys think about this list? Do you know any other unused weapons? Let me know in that comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like below and subscribe for more weekly content. And of course, take care, everybody.